Now, I don't want to say that this game's soundtrack bangs already, but I'm gonna say it. This soundtrack bangs already. Hello there, everybody, and welcome to part 2 of Kirby and the Forgotten Land. Today, we are going through the tunnel. Now, I should probably mention, since I still can't record at 60 frames per second, it probably doesn't matter anyway, because this game runs at 30 frames per second. Well, the vast majority of this game runs at 30 frames per second. It's just through menus and whatever else. You know yeah, menus run at 60 frames per second, not the gameplay. What am I talking about? I know Digital Foundry is screaming right now, saying, "Oh, this is a really nice looking game, but we need a Switch revision or something to get that glorious 60 frames per second." I know they're screaming right now, but I think it's the game that should matter, actually. I mean, frame rate's important, kids. I mean, I'm basically already almost a PC gamer at this point. I mean, why not? But anyway, you're probably thinking that the next level is going to be, in the same vein as the, grasslands, right? Wrong. Here's where level theming comes into play already. Like, we are basically in an abandoned city, right? Like, an abandoned city surrounded by grasslands, right? Well, that's where things get a little interesting in theming. This game and level theming is so good that you won't expect, like, the same level theme every single time. Like, typically in Kirby games, whenever you're going through the grassy area, which is the first level, it's always like, grassy. It looks nice, but the level theme is basically the same thing. It's like, grass. But in Kirby and the Forgotten Land, and probably like Robobot 2, I probably should mention, the other best Kirby game. You're going through like several different themes in that very same world. Like, we went through a grassy but abandoned city. Abandoned city covered by, vegetation, mind you. But in this one, we're going through an underground tunnel, which is sort of like the cave, if you will. Which is actually a very interesting, spin on the whole cave theme stuff. Also, not to mention the fact that this music is great or anything, but this music is great. Honestly, they didn't really need to go hard with the soundtrack, but they did. So right here we got Gordo Bars. Gordos are always these spiky enemies. And you can't inhale them. You can't, kill them. They just exist. They exist to kill Kirby with spikes. So, just be aware of that. Press that switch to get another capsule. So, that's good. The capsule containing a random figurine, by the way. Like, all these figurines, the first one you'll always get is Kirby. But, from here on in, unless there's special capsules, you are going to, well, get random figurines. I thought that given the game's sound, I thought there was someone knocking, but I guess not. No one's home. What are you talking about? Alright. So, let's keep going up here for some more coins. And you press this bomb. You destroy that bomb block in order to get another Waddle Dee. By the way, we're Fire Kirby, which you can spew fire. And in the air, you can do a fire dash. I'm explaining this to you because, unfortunately, something that I don't really like about this game, unless they add it in a future update, probably. I don't know if they are going to actually, you know, update this game. They probably will. They probably won't. But one thing that I miss is the fact whenever you pause the game, you get like copy ability descriptions. Those are reserved for the figurines, which is weird. Wait, can you actually just look up? No. Yeah, like, whenever you pause in a Kirby game, you always get some form of, like, move list or whatever. I guess that maybe they're just reserved for the little tutorials there, I guess. They should patch those in. Alright. So, I think we got everything in this area already. So, let's move on. And we're gonna kill these caboos. Actually, you don't really need to kill them. But we can get this cherry, though. I mean, not like that we need to. Because we're already at full HPs. And we can become stairs. That's right. We can be stairs. We can press the Y button to fall over and just destroy any of these, like, beast pack cronies. And if there's a crack in the wall, you know you gotta destroy it. Get those star coins. And kill the big boy caboo. The big boy of the caboos. Ooh, I think we need to remove that poster for an objective, I think. Now, the interesting thing about Stairmouth is... Do we? Yes. Okay. Remove the wanted poster. Always be sure to do things in an area before you move on. Because once you enter a new area through the star doors, you won't be able to move, you won't be able to go back to a previous area. So just make sure that you did everything. Just make sure you're following along, boys and girls. Anyway, oh, right, yeah, we have to do this. Yeah. Alright. So the Stairmouth isn't just used for, well, moving on ahead to certain things. You can also place it somewhere. Well, basically, just like we did a little bit previously. And you don't want to have anything blocking the fuse that you can light with fire. Because if something's blocking the fuse, then the cannon won't be able to fire. So be careful with that. Yep, we're good. Get some coin. And yeah, we're already like all done here. What am I talking about? And there we go. There's the end. Our beautiful, beautiful end. And there it is. So yeah, that is stage 2. I really like the theming, and I really like the level a lot. The design of this level a lot. Get Cappy. Speaking of which, speaking of Mario Odyssey, traffic cone, and that's it. All right. So we got that, and we open up the way to the next level, like usual. Rocky Rollin Road. That's the one. And oh, would you look at that. The Waddle Dees you saved found a new mysterious area, Treasure Road. There could be rare items in there. Hop in and explore. And yes, we're going to be doing all of these too. So, Cutter Treasure. So here's how each Treasure Road is going to do. Basically, you have a copy ability or a mouthful mode form. And you get to do various things surrounding that very gameplay mechanic. And for a cutter treasure, you have to carry all these pieces, all these green diamonds, in order to open up the portals to the next part. It's as simple as that. Very simple. And we get that. And speedrun. Dubstep! Except it's not really dubstep because you would hear whoop, 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 whoop. The song bangs, though. And you'll never hear me not say the song bangs. So yeah, you basically grab all those green diamonds with that in order to get this thing. A rare stone found. Now, for 100% completion, you don't have to go after the target time. They're purely for getting extra star coins and nothing else. So that's good. When I found that out, I was like, thank God. So yeah, those are basically what the treasure roads are like. And now we don't have time for another one. Yeah, so now with the treasure roads unlocked, a new mechanic in the overworld is finding hidden treasure roads. So I believe there are 2 per world. So just keep a lookout for that. Whenever you see search pop up, then you'll know to search for it. Sometimes you'll just get coins, but other times you might find a treasure road. So be on the lookout. Be on the lookout. By the way, you can press the R or ZR buttons to move faster in the overworld. Actually, all the trigger buttons on the controller make you speed up in the overworld. It's just that the game doesn't tell you. But hey, that's just me. Rocky Rollin Road is next. Alright, let's see what we got. And let's burn everything! Except we can't actually burn everything. But what we can do is suck up this guy in order to get Needle Kirby. Needle Kirby works a little bit differently from how he worked before. So, in 3D space, you can roll up into a needle ball just like this while moving. Of course, you can do your usual needle thing just like this. However, this time around, you can actually get enemies to get stuck on you, and you can throw them in various directions by pressing the button and then pressing the button again. It is as simple as that. Just like that. Now, Needle's cool and all, but do they compare it to Kirby having a Glock? This is a new ability of Kirby's. This is Ranger Kirby. Ranger Kirby has a Glock. That's all you need to know. But no, seriously though, you can charge up the gun, and you can shoot. And then you'll shoot a big, powerful bullet. And that will do plenty of damage, unless it's with these rocks, because this level is all about avoiding rocks, which they do hurt a lot. Believe you me, they do. And with Ranger Kirby, you can shoot these big old targets like this, so that you can unlock various things. Let me kill that Ranger guy. Each time you defeat an enemy, by the way, you get 1 coin. And yeah, now is a perfect time to demonstrate the dodge roll ability here. Because, it's like I said, Kirby has a dodge roll ability. And if you dodge at just the right time, you will be able to slow down time. Not only that, but you'll also be able to counterattack too. So, for example, with Ranger Kirby, you can shoot 3 quick volleys of bullets. Just like that. Find the side road without going uphill. That's an objective. And I just literally just did that completely by accident. I totally forgot this was an objective. I played through this game twice. And on File 2, I'm about to complete my 100% playthrough, so... expect the worst. Expect the worst. Alright. So we get rid of this guy because he can disrupt our shooting. And we go into a bonus room. Whenever you see a door that has a red star on it, that's basically guaranteed to at least find something good, like a Waddle Dee to rescue or some other thing. So, let's shoot these targets. Before that one gets away, there we go. And in this chest, you'll find another Waddle Dee. Very simple stuff. Just in case you need a ranger ability, there's one right there. I didn't actually notice, but the thing actually lights up. Or rather, casts a light. The flashlight on Kirby's head, on Ranger Kirby's head, just like lights up. That's cute. I didn't notice that before. That's pretty cool. Eat snacks off of 3 tree stumps. That's an objective. And Indiana Jones! Here we go with the classic Indiana Jones thing of avoiding the boulder. The boulder! And get that switch before the giant boulder destroys everything. And you'll be able to rescue your third Waddle Dee. Checking to make sure. Don't see anything. Okay. So yeah, why would they give you Needle Kirby before they would give you, like, one of the best new abilities out there? I have no idea. I have no idea, like, it's so weird. It's like, yeah, you get Needle. Oh, wait, what's that? Kirby gets a Glock? Yes, please. I don't know. That's just a really weird placement. Now, while you're driving, don't fall off the edge now. Don't fall off the edge, because that's an objective. There you go. We go through all that to get our last Waddle Dee at the stage. And keep on following the road right here. And avoid those boulders. The boulders. And there we go. Drive without falling off the edge. So yeah, that's it. Yeah, damn, man. These have been pretty well-designed stages. Like, this is their first full time doing like a fully 3D Kirby game. Like, there's been experience in the past with Kirby's Blow Up Blast and everything as being sort of like, I guess what you call a prototype. But I really like the design of the 3D world type thing that they did for this game, at least. Kirby gained the mysterious Malphone mode ability after he threw through that vortex. Now he can stuff an entire car into his mouth. When he does, he turns into a peppy pink car that can jump and use Turbo Dash. It's a nice day for a scenic drive. Turn up the radio, or pass the aux. pass the aux cord. That's how it always works. That's how it always works in this situation. A trip to Alivo Mall. How do you pronounce that? Alivo Mall? Isn't it like Live Alive or something like that? I don't know. I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea. I think we have time for one more treasure road. Yeah, Fast and Fiery, this one. All right, Fast and Fiery, Race to the Cannon. Now, of course, do not let anything disrupt the fuse in this one. Because otherwise, you'll have to start over from the beginning. And you know how tight these time trials can be in Kirby. Because that's just how it's always been. And you know what? I like how people are discovering Kirby for the first time here. And it's just like, wait a minute. Time trials could possibly be tight? And meanwhile, I'm like, always has been. Yep, always has been. So if this is your first Kirby game, well, get ready to feel the familiar tropes of Kirby just in a three-dimensional space. And there you go. Got another rare stone. We'll be finding out what these are useful for later. Once again, you don't need the target time to meet the target time in order to get 100%. All that matters is that you complete the treasure road. Not necessarily, you know, getting the target time. Anyway, we're all done here. Next time on Kirby and the Forgotten Land, we go on a trip to Aliville Mall. I'm just going to call it Aliville Mall. Or Aliville Mall. Aliville Mall. Gohan Mall. Okay, see you guys on next time. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.